and welcome to the SoCal Yearbook Gal Education Series designed to inspire, encourage, support, and make your life easier. This week we are talking about caption writing. I have had a ton of requests for caption writing information. So with that, I would like to show you where all the resources are in case you want to track this stuff down later. So go ahead and take a look right here. I just opened up a Google tab right here and I typed in Balfour Exchange. And if you just click right here on Balfour Exchange, it says Google Sites, it'll take you to the Exchange by Balfour. And it says, well, welcome to the Balfour Exchange, a place to find and share ideas, inspiration, and content for your yearbooks. And I love this. This is where you share those ideas and you find the inspiration. Here are some 2021 Balfour yearbooks. We've talked about this a little bit already, but you can click here and you can find all these great award-winning books right there. What to do when, this is what we start every month with. Studio Balfour has a bunch of really great resources under the Learning Education tab and Build a Book. And then digital resources. This is actually where I want, and I'll show you the rest of it really quick, but this is where we're going to focus right here on digital resources. But there's information on theme, coverage ideas, design, copyright, media law, marketing ideas, Tuesday tips. If you're not subscribed to that, you can sign up for that too. Going the Distance blog, any resources for COVID, chronological yearbooks, and then pandemic yearbook theme ideas. But let's go back over here to digital resources. I just kind of want to walk you through the Balfour Exchange really quickly to help you figure out where you can find this stuff later. But let's go down. There's JEA resources, curriculum, and then there's my SoCal Yearbook Gal video series. I love that that's there. Jumpstart Academy videos. You can find this on my website, also on SoCalYearbookGal.com. Power Up video series, that's on there as well. But we have Balfour training videos, a lot of the quick clips. If you need to know how to use Studio Balfour, Encore, Studio Works, Balfour tools, all of those are right there. And then the Adobe Photoshop and Adobe tutorials and information there too. So if you look over here on lesson plans, there's guide to interviewing remotely, email writing for students, fairy tale leads, interviewing, delicious design. Those are some really fun activities that you can do. And then if you go over here to home and you scroll down a little bit, it says writing and interviewing. This is the part that I want to talk about. So we'll just click on that. 9 tips and tricks for writing. This one is really cool. This was from the summer workshop in 2020. Cal Lemons just does some really incredible presentations for our workshops. I've talked about a couple of these ones before in other videos, but alternative copy is a really great way to increase the writing in your book, but not so much that it's too much to read. Sometimes people get a little overwhelmed with a ton of text. We've talked about this before in this day and age where we have social media and just little blurbs of information. People get really excited about just little chunks of information, little chunks of text that are easy to understand. And so this is talking about like how you would lay that out, but right here is where you would learn how to actually create it. So it says body copy, text, anecdotes, narratives, feature stories. If you dread the writing aspect of yearbook, we've got a suggestion to make you love words again. And so this talks about why we want to do alternative copy, and then it has some examples right here. So there's the mini stories, the Q&As, the quotes, first person anecdotes, sports wrap up, bullet points. And then how it's actually used on a really beautiful spread right there. I just love that. So this is how you would lay it out. This is kind of what these different types of writing are. But as far as how to make or how to actually write that better, you would go back over here to writing and interviewing. Oops. And then we're going to click right down here for writing, interviewing, and editing resources. And there is just an absolute ton of resources here. So those of you who are really kind of struggling with getting really the details into a caption and getting the information in there and making sure that it's interesting, because you don't want to just state the obvious, you know, like Sally and Joe are giving each other a high five. Yeah, I know, we can tell in the picture that that's what's happening, but why? Why are they doing that? What happened right before? What happened right after? And can we get a quote from them too? So here's the caption writing folder right here. I'm just going to open that up for you. And I've showed you guys a couple of these in the past. It was the captions as easy as A, B, and C, but here's a really cool one, the caption writing checklist. And this just breaks it down. It's almost like having a rubric, and you can use this as a rubric for your classes too. But the first sentence of captions is written in present tense. Second and third are in past tense. Captions indicate when and where the action is taking place. Don't use these words. Captions do not make reference to the future of next year's team. In sports captions, the outcome of the play is given. The caption has an attention-getting lead. Captions thoroughly explain the action shown in the photograph, and then groups are identified in the following manner: front row, second row, back row. So this is really cool. This actually is out of our curriculum book, so the Balfour curriculum book. And so that's the caption checklist. There's caption leads, Balfour Square. This is one of the sheets that we have. We have a whole bunch of these. It's just a single sheet. We have them in packs of 25, and you can get these for your classes. You just tear it off and you give one to each student. But this is an example of one of the Balfour squares. And this one says eliminate boredom, vary caption leads. And so this is really cool. It just shows like the different types of leads, and this will actually really help make your captions exciting and lead a reader into wanting to read the rest of your caption and get that information that way. So anyway, I hope this helps. Again, just Google Balfour Exchange, click on that first link, and there is an absolute ton of resources there for you in caption writing. But I hope this one helps for you too, especially with the leads and, you know, how you would lay that out on your pages. All right, good luck. Write those beautiful captions and dig through this Balfour Exchange.